Welcome back everyone to Magius Plays Super Metroid. Last time, we started our journey through Maridia, and this time, we're going to keep going. See what this has to show us. There is quite a lot here that we can do. Some of it easy, some of it hard. I'll save some of the hard stuff for a little bit later. And for now, we have a couple upgrades up here we can get. Some missiles. And right over here, some super missiles. Definitely welcome additions to our arsenal. There's an area below here that we could journey through. But that's not going to... that could give us a couple more upgrades. But we don't really need them yet. This just takes us to a refill point. Kinda useful. But because we already have most of our stuff right now, I'm not going to get much from it. Then up there. So now, I believe we need to go up this way. You can get up there with wall jumps, or you can jump off here, if I can get it right. Jumping off the wall with properly timed jumps, and... well, may not be the most difficult thing to do, but getting through that with wall jumps, slightly easier. And here, we're introduced to the Metroids. Failed experiments including Metroids. Gives us a nice long runway to get back or get forward. And that path leads us right into a mini-boss fight. Not too far off the standard set by Spore Spawn. Wait for him to come out, time your shot right, and pound him with missiles or super missiles. Soon enough, you'll take him out. Not too hard. Would have been nice if my accuracy was on point, but no, you do what you can. And you take what you get. Now here, that energy tank's going to be really nice to get. But it's kind of tricky to get it from this side. However, head over here. And we can just jump right up here and get it. After I grab some more weapon up refills. Bit of a tricky spot there. If you drop down, You try going over to the left, where I first dropped down there. It's going to drop you down into the quicksand. If you go too far into the quicksand, it takes you somewhere else, and you have to do a bunch of backtracking again. And that's no fun. I just need to make our way through here. Yeah. Oh. Well, that was a definite derp. Unfortunately, right now this room takes a bit to get through. Especially when the spin jump doesn't want to cooperate. Come on. Normally don't have this much trouble with this section. There we go. Or not. Come on. There we go. Save point if you want it. If you're not familiar with what you're doing in here, I suggest you take it. But it's not one of those that is absolutely necessary. Down here. Into the boss room. But before we go too far scouring this area, you may have noticed those spikes don't really do anything. We head over to the right, get a missile pack. That'll definitely be helpful down the road. But not really all that necessary for this boss. This boss, pretty tricky if you try to fight him legit, but there is a little bit of a trick to beating him really easily. There we go. Used up a bunch of missiles there, but there we go. Let's get over there, boy. Or girl, or whatever you are. Now, this is gonna hurt. Fortunately, Hurts the boss more than it hurts me, so... easy win. If you don't do that, you have to jump around, avoid those. The stuff he shoots out at you. Turrets are shooting stuff at you. It's pretty precise. Targeting to actually hit him. It's a mess. Not beating that boss gets us the space jump and unlocks all of the locked doors in this area. Unfortunately, unlike AM2R, you can't just go into space jump without having, or just whenever. So it makes it a little bit tricky to keep going with it. However, the timing on it is a lot looser than on what we saw in Metroid 2, for the most part. So it's not that big of a struggle to try to keep it going across a room. Of course, if you land and don't jump, that's going to not work. And if you fail to get the timing on the jump, it's just not going to work. So, it's much better as it is in this game than Metroid 2. Not as good as it could be, in my opinion. Just make our way through here. And that brings us right back to here. To the door we couldn't get through before. Now right to a major upgrade in this area. Come on. A lot easier to get up here. And now that we can get through that door, we can make our way right up here. And over. To get the most powerful beam upgrade in the game. Remember that stack of guys there and how long it took me to get through them. For now, we have the plasma beam. And as with the other beams in the game, turn off everything except that. Equip our power bombs, and we get something very potent. Cuts through pretty much everything, and just makes stuff dead. Also cuts through almost all enemies. So if you have 2 or 3 right in a row, just like the wave beam can go through walls, this can go through them. Remember how many shots it took us to take out these guys? Not anymore. Now, with that out of the way, there's really only one more thing that we need to do before we can finish the game off. But let's go ahead and finish collecting some of the stuff in here. Because there are a couple upgrades in here that are very interesting, in my opinion. It takes a little bit to get around to get to them, so I'll see you when I get back there. Actually, yeah, this is where I want to go. Now that we have the space jump, we can actually get through here with a little bit of luck. There we go. That's not terribly out of the way for us. Oh, come on. Come on. Now remember where the crumble blocks were there, so you don't fall through those. And now we just wait for this guy to do his thing. It'll take him a bit. Now he heads into here. And we just need to follow him through. You can kill him by shooting the center part there, but until you get through here, you don't want to do that. If you do that, you have to come back, blow up the wall again, get him, wait for him to go through, and yeah. Just wait for him to get through there. It'll save you some time. Now here, we have something that will make getting the other items over there to finish this area out a lot easier. We have the spring ball. Just the same as we had in Metroid 2. This lets you jump while you're in the morph ball form. It's not really used for much here. But it does make getting a couple of the items in this area a lot easier. If you want to go for them. Personally, well, it's a long way to them. And while a couple missile packs and one of the upgrades is nice, it is absolutely not necessary. And I'm trying to minimize the backtracking we do in this run, so you know what? I'll just bypass that. And I'll do all of the backtracking in a separate video. Or maybe a couple videos. For now, we are just about done here. So I'm going to head down here. And get back to the save point. We've had a pretty good run so far. Gone through almost everything without having to do a lot of backtracking. But now we do need to do a bit of it. But that'll wait till next time. So, until then, thank you for joining me as I play through Super Metroid. And until next time, Magius out.